Hey everybody, my name is Gary Schoonover. My friends call me Gary Bravo, and this is Official Panther Magazine. Well, welcome to my house. It's a great house. I've wanted to live in Nashville my whole life, and I've been here like a year and a half. It's well overdue, and I absolutely love it here. And let's talk about cars. All right? There was a time in my life not that long ago where I did not have a car. I was borrowing shitty cars from my dad. He always had a few clunkers lying around so I could get to work and everything. And I was slowly saving my money up. It got to a point where I actually had some money, maybe like $3,500, scrimping and saving, and still didn't know what I wanted. Had no idea. I love cars. I've always loved cars. I grew up having hot rods. My friends all had fucking hot rods. I had a 73 Satellite when I was growing up, all big ass tires and air shocks and all that crap. Red, beautiful, loved it. My brother had a 69 Coronet 500. It was, gorgeous, loud, awesome. My best friend had a 55 Chevy, man. That's the life we lived. I'm an old man. You gotta realize, I'm like 60 years old. I'm 60. Anyway, I needed a car. Didn't have one. Rented a car in San Diego, California. And we got the rental lot. And the nice girl there, she's like, do you want the Nissan or do you want the G-Man? And I looked over and I saw this brand new. It was like 2012. So it was damn near close to brand new. Crown Victoria. It was absolutely gorgeous. Black. I never even crossed my purview, my thoughts, nothing. I saw that car and I was like, wow, that is beautiful. It had this weird beige vinyl rent-a-car inside, but it didn't matter. Driving it was great. I was down the freeway like maybe 2 hours, and I turned to my wife and I said, you know, I could drive a car like this. And she's like, then fucking buy one. I'm sick of your bitching. All you do is bitch and moan about how much you want a car so bad. Buy one. So I did. I came back. I looked at Craigslist. I saw, that's the rental car. That's it right there. That's the exact car. I took a picture of it. I loved it so much. Anyway, I got back. I looked at Craigslist. I ended up with an antenna car. 2005. It had 150,000 miles on it. It cost about $3,000. And it was beautiful. It was balls out, had good power. It was awesome. The inside was decent. The outside was pretty decent. They slapped a good paint job on it. It was okay. But then a few months later, that happened. Going through an intersection, and I didn't feel like slowing down for the yellow light, so I floored it. And this guy in a Suburban was coming the other way, turning left, and he thought I was going to stop, and he was stupid because I didn't. I floored it, he floored it, and bam! It was crazy, man. Woo! What a wreck. Man, you know that car? It had a life of its own, a mind of its own. The airbag went off in my face. I had no idea what was going on. The impact was great. The car went through the intersection, pulled over on the curb, and parked itself perfectly all by itself. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Anyway, that was a good day. That was a good day for a wreck. Man, it was a good day for a wreck. I didn't even get that upset about it because you know what? You can get more. Yeah, my car was just totaled out, of course. Still ran beautiful. Cops like, can you drive it home? I'm like, sure. I could have driven it forever, just without a front end. So I took that money. And went out to buy the best Crown Vic I could find. I went back to Sacramento, which I bought the first one. And I went back and I looked and I found this place called Marshall Auto Sales. And anytime you mention Marshall Auto Sales online, there's always like a handful of people that jump in and go, oh, that place was great. They had lots of Crown Vics. They had like 6. I test drove 6 of them. Unfortunately, they sucked. They were just abused. They were just lousy cars, man. I took them all around the corner and just jacking them, and there was nothing left on them. It was terrible. They did have one up front. My wife's like, why don't you test drive that one? And I'm like, I can't afford that one. And she's like, just try it. It had flags on it. It was all out in the front. It was so beautiful. and it cost like $7 grand. I got in it. I took it around the corner. I laid into it like all the rest of them, and it still had it. It launched. It launched good. So I came back and I said, "This is a good car." And my wife said, "Buy it, and I'll lend you the money, and you can pay me back," which I did. Took me a while. But I paid her back. So why don't we look at my car? Let's look at the one I got now. It is a 2011. It's hot out here. It's 2011. It had 63,000 miles on it when I bought it. It was beautiful inside, beautiful outside. And I've done a bunch of things to it. Let's go take a look. All right. There's my cheap Chinese motorcycles. There's my front yard. There's my shed. There's like 7 acres of beautiful forest that I've cut all these trails into. We take our dogs out all day long. I've retired in my late 50s. Life has been really nice to me. I don't know why. I guess I deserve it. All right, let's go look. Let's tell you. First, I'm going to tell you what I didn't do in my car. I did not slam it. I did not tint it. And I didn't put Mustang wheels on it either. And I probably lost 85% of the audience right there, because I didn't do what they did. A lot of people want you to do what they did. There's my yard truck. I love my yard truck. I fill that with stuff and burn it every day almost. You know, so I'm trying to take care of all this beautiful area. And let's get back to my car. What was I talking? Oh yeah, I didn't tint it or slam it or put Mustang wheels on it. I know that's sacrilegious to some people, because people don't get that. People get goofy about tint too. I never liked tinted windows. I'm old. I'm like 60 years old. We never tinted our windows growing up. We never thought we were cool because we tinted our windows. And tinting windows makes people talk funny. Makes them throw numbers around. They love doing that. They do. They're like, I got 30 on the side and 15 on the front and 40 in the middle and I got 18 in the back. A cop pulled me over one time and he's like, "Man, you know, you should have 30 right there, but you know, I have 25. No, I got 35. Okay, stop. Stop with that. You sound funny. You do. You do. And I want to live in a fishbowl. They throw the fishbowl word around a lot. You want to live in a fishbowl? Yeah, because I'm a goddamn beautiful man. The world needs to see me. They do. Why would I put a bag over my head? That don't make no sense. It doesn't. I didn't slam it. I'm old school. I want that old school muscle car rake. I did lower the front a little bit. And I want to do a little more. I might do coilovers or something like that. I do want to get it closer to the tire. I promise. I'm going to show you in a minute. I will. I promise. I'll show you. And what else? I didn't put Mustang wheels on because I love Steelies. The Steelies are great. You know, the people online are always like, "Man, Steelies look so poverty." They love saying poverty. Probably because they're poor. And the world sees them as poor. That's their insecurity anyway. They look so poverty. So my solution is I'm going to buy some used Mustang wheels off some guy that didn't want them on his Mustang, because that'll make me rich. What did you do? Oh man, I put some used Mustang wheels on my car. Man, you look like you won the lottery. It's unbelievable. That's it? That's all you did? That's all I did. I swear, I just put used Mustang wheels on my car. Wow, awesome. Okay, enough joking. There it is. Oh, so beautiful. Like I said, I lowered it in the front a little bit. I like that. I like the rake. It needs a little more rake though. You know what I mean? There's my poverty Steelies, because I'm so poor. I'm just, you know what I mean? The world looks at me and they think I'm poor, which is fine, because I don't want to get robbed. Let's look. I got my my 80 TR widened Steelies. Don't ask me for my tire specs, because once I put something on my car, I really don't really pay attention anymore. They're 275, 60s or 50s, I don't fucking know. I know I don't care about shit like that. There's my side exhaust with no mufflers. These are two of my favorite choices I've ever done in my life. That looks fantastic. And those the center caps are off Explorer. I've seen them on F-150s and shit too, but without the putting them on here just makes them look awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh man, see that? That's after lowering. That's after using them Moog 55 blah blah whatever. Still isn't enough. I want to bring that down a little more. Just a little more. Hey, there's me in the reflection. Hi, Gary. All right, what else did I do? I did a Marty tune. One of the greatest decisions anybody can do for their Crown Vic. It just makes all the difference in the world. Ah, man. What else? I rekeyed it because in California they were getting stolen every day, all day long. Some really beautiful ones just got rolled. That cost me about $600, but it was well worth it for the peace of mind. Doors, trunks, ignition, everything. A unique key to me. I have some friends out there in California when I live there, and West Coast Panther guys, and those guys are awesome, Derek, by the way. Maybe one of these days you could feature those dudes. Salt of the earth, greatest dudes ever, and girls. Man. Old dudes, young dudes, Mexican dudes, white guys, black guys, you name it. Great dudes. Can't say that enough. I miss you guys. If you see this, think about you all the time, and I hope everything's great. Bumper tuck. I did a bumper tuck. You know why? I don't know why. I think it was after I did the side exhaust. I saw Mr. Random, personal friend of mine. He did a video, and I said, you know what? I'm going to try that. So I grabbed some handcuff-sized zip ties my brother had in his collection and got under there and just nuclear bumper tucked it. I hung all 130 pounds of my body off it until I could get every little click out of them things. And I like it. I like it a lot. What else have I done? I don't know. Isn't that enough? Inside. Empty. Just like I like it. Ah, you can't tell. Let's look. Oh. Inside, good. It looks nice. It's a little dirty, but one tear in the seat. That was it. Crappy stereo, cause all I listen to is Buck Owens. I don't listen to that hippity hoppity boomity boom music like most of y'all. I added that because there wasn't one. That's out of a Winnebago. Probably cost $11. Works great. Yeah, I didn't do much. No center console, because you know what? I already have a glove compartment full of crap, so I don't need to add another fucking thing for crap. I live my life unencumbered. I mean that. I do. There's my car. It's beautiful. Maybe I should start it. What do you think? It never sounds as good over the, over the microphone from a SK Ultra, whatever. But let's just give it a try anyway. Oh, there's my wife. I don't know. You have to start it. It's obligatory, even though it probably don't sound that good on a stupid little microphone. Anyway, Derek, thank you. You're a great guy. You should come to Nashville sometime, hang out, ride some cheap Chinese motorcycles. Go to a Crown Vic meet. I know a bunch of dudes out here. They'll come right over. They're the Nashville PPV guys. And yeah, love what you do, Derek. Keep it up. You're awesome. I've been enjoying everything you do, following your escapades, and you followed mine a little bit here and there, but there you go. Everybody have a wonderful day. I hope all your dreams come true. And I mean that, every one of you.